Welcome. We are kicking off Craft Organization Camp today, and we are so excited you're here. So, no matter if you have a ticket to Organization Camp or not, we are here to answer all of your questions. So, if you want to know what Organization Camp is about, want to hear a little bit more about it, you want to ask us your questions about Craft Organization Camp, we are here for you during this live video. And it's going to be very informal. We're just kind of chat around. If you're here for the live chat, just like start typing away. Tell us where you're tuning in from, if you have a ticket or not yet, that type of thing.
If you want to win a free all access pass, so if you don't have an all access pass yet, or you have an all access pass and you want us to refund it, we are going to be giving away an all access pass in this video. So go ahead and leave a comment. And I know that some of you are like, oh, I don't want to leave a comment. Just tell us where you're from. Tell us what the weather is. Literally just say hi. And that will get you entered to win your free all access pass. And that way you can access everything in Craft Organization Camp for more than a year, which is really exciting.
And every comment counts. So just start chatting amongst yourselves. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like every comment counts. We'll just pick a random comment to win an all access pass about at 45 minutes or so from now.
Yeah. We're going to chat. We're just going to tell you about camp, answer your questions. I don't know. We always do this and they're really casual. All of our videos are casual, but this one's like casual.
It's just supposed to be fun. So if you, I see some people like have their pass already or have their VIP. Some say they have their free. So welcome. If you don't, and you're like, what is she talking about? I don't understand. craftorganizationcamp.com. You can get a free ticket. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week, and it's all about organizing all the craft supplies. I think we have everything.
So you might want to know where this camp even came from, because this is the first time we're running Craft Organization Camp. So at the end of our last two camps, so we have Sublimation plus DTF camp, as well as Crafting for Profit camp. At the end of those two events, we send out a survey to all of the people who attended. We asked, what did we do well? What can we do better? What else would you like to see? And the number one thing that people responded was, oh my God, help me organize my craft room. So we have been working on this for almost a year.
A while.
It's a long time coming. So it's crazy that it's finally here, because it has just been, the thing we've been doing for so long. But we basically gathered together 21 other influencers, content creators, friends, people who organize their craft spaces to create content for this camp. And these are people who have a lot of experience crafting in all types of craft rooms. I don't want you to think, oh my gosh, I don't have a pegboard or I don't have a dream box like Angie. Don't worry. We literally have a class on organizing your craft supplies in a dresser. We have like basically small to big. And so we tried really hard to get a wide range of different types of storage, as well as different types of crafts, so that you could really get your craft space organized.
And there are 30 classes. And I saw someone ask, like, are the classes live or pre-recorded? All of the classes within camp are pre-recorded. So we don't want any technical glitches. We don't want to stress you all out. They are pre-recorded. So you get 10 classes a day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This is live, but it's not really a class. We're just hanging out, answering questions. Like, it's not a class.
Part of the 30.
It does not. It's a bonus. And then the last night, so Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, we'll do what we're going to call a live campfire, because we're having camp here. So we're going to do a live campfire that night. And again, just kind of like chat, talk about like things people liked, things we liked. Hopefully I get to watch some videos and finish cleaning my craft room. So like different things like that. We're just talk about those on Saturday night. Again, that one is a bonus. So the 30 classes pre-recorded. How does like the free pass work? How does this work? If you have the free pass, every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time, all of the classes will be available to you for the day. So the 10 classes for the day, and they are available for 24 hours. So until 9 a.m. Eastern time the next day. Then the next set of 10 go up. So the free pass holders get 24 hours to watch each of the 10 videos. And then all access pass, all of yours will be up by 9 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Hint, 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 all access pass. Those are starting to go up right now.
So just keep checking.
So if you want to hit refresh on your screen, you'll probably see some things right there now for you to watch. And you have a full year to watch them. So you have tons of time to watch them, extended access to go through all of those.
And if you want to get your free ticket, I saw a few people wondering where you get the free ticket. We got it all over the screen. So you can go to craftorganizationcamp.com, grab your free ticket there. You can scan the QR code that Angie has put in the upper, I don't know, left-hand side of the screen. Is that right? It's hard when you're like staring at
Wherever
your
up there.
up there. um, you can grab it by scanning that on your phone with the camera app, and you can get your free ticket. And then if you'd like, and you do not have to, it will take you to a page to upgrade to that all access pass if you want to get that. Now, I want to say that today is the last day to get that early bird pricing for the all access pass. So we tried to make this as affordable as possible. Normally our camps are $49 for the all access pass. We've taken $10 off of that for this one, so it's $39. And so we wanted to make it as accessible for as many people as possible. So for $39, you'll get access for that full year, bunch of bonuses, which we'll talk about. And it's really awesome for $39. You get just a ton of content, but that $39 expires tonight at midnight Eastern time.
Yep. So tomorrow morning, it will be the 49. So kind of our regular price for camps. So get it today if you wanted it for its lowest price. We worked really hard and hopefully got it at a price at least a majority of people can kind of swing for this one.
Yeah, we know the economy might be a little difficult for some people right now. And we all need to get organized. Like Angie and I have been doing this for how long? And still I'm like, how do I organize that? So there's going to be a handful of classes that I still haven't had a chance to watch yet that I'm excited to watch. And they're going to help me get those things organized.
So the other day I just went live on Instagram and I was just like straightening up my craft room and I was surprised at I feel like it's a pretty organized space and it was a mess and I spent 2 hours on live video cleaning up that mess. So
that's pretty awesome that you did that on video. That's very fun.
I was like, why not? So if you want a peek behind the scenes, it does not look like this everywhere in this space.
I feel like I do pretty good, but yeah, it's still, stuff. Crafting is not a tidy hobby. You cannot craft neatly. It's just not possible. We're creative. It involves stuff. Stuff gets everywhere. So it's just how do you tame that mess a little bit better? So let's start with one of our questions that I saw. How is the free pass different from the all access pass? So to start, like we said, you get that full year access. And now I'm going to mention this thing. We mentioned this for all of our camps. Why don't we do lifetime access? And that is because Angie and I have decided we don't know what lifetime means. The definition of lifetime for you might be different than the lifetime of us. Is it our lifetimes, lifetime of the class, your lifetime of the teachable platform? And we decided that things change so much, especially in our other camps, that we're just going to do a year. And we think for the price, for $39, you have a full year to access. That is worth the money. So we hope you think so as well. But you'll get that full year of access if you buy the all access pass, plus some really great bonuses. Do we want to talk about our bonuses?
Sure. I was pulling them up right now.
I did not pull them up, so now I'm doing it. This is when we say this is why it's very.
So with the all access pass, I could actually maybe share my screen.
Oh, you fancy!
Let's see.
Let's do it.
I think.
Look, and our faces are still here. Yes, I see it. I feel like we had issues.
And our faces. Oh my! It's fancy technology and stuff, y'all. Okay, bonuses. This is with the all access pass. And I'm just I'll run through these and then we can highlight any of them that we think. So a planning checklist pack, $25 value, time management tips printable, $5 value, Cricut craft labels, those are mine, $2.50 value. I know this class craft room declutter decision tree. That one was yours, Corey, for a $5 value.
I thought hey, I'll make a decision tree. It shouldn't be that hard. That thing should cost $90 by the time I spent on it.
It was a difficult deciding what to put on the decision tree.
Yeah, but it will help you decide what to keep and what to get rid of and what to donate and what to recycle. And so it's pretty hefty.
Stash Mountain Adventure Pack, $23 value. A guide to organize your craft supplies. This one was from Shelly. It's a $47 value. That one was like a mini course. So you get an additional almost little mini course with the all access pass. Organization binder bundle. This one's mine. I'm giving all three of my bundles. So I have a business organization binder bundle. Business organization binder, sublimation organization binder, and Cricut organization binder. And it's all about like organizing for those 3 different types. So each one of those has like 19, 20 sheets each, all with like things to organize. And it depends on like what type of crafter you are, like what you need to organize. So I made a few different versions of those and I put them all in for the all access pass. Organize your craft space bundle, $20 value. I know that one was Gin Goodies. And you have some craft room labels in this as well. I
I
think
do. I
those are
muted
yours.
myself because my husband just got home and the dog went crazy. So sorry, it's very loud. I didn't want you guys to just hear, no, no, down, down, Gus, down. So
Feel
yeah,
your
this
pain.
is my craft room label bundle. It is 200 craft room labels. It is everything I could ever think of to put in a craft room. So grab those.
How to find what you've organized guide with checklists. That was from Marie. So that's something that I need actually because I organized things and I'm like, what? Courtney put in her crafty cheat sheets. This is her HTV application guide. It has like times and temperatures for tons of different HTV products. So I've seen that and it's pretty cool. Like if you
Pretty
want
cool.
a cheat sheet for HTV. And Silhouette Studios. I like her name went out of my mind.
Ellie Mae.
Ellie Mae. I knew it started with an E. So she put in her Beat and Create. It's 4 bracelet patterns. So her class is on organizing jewelry supplies. So that's applicable to her class. And I feel like that's applicable to everyone. I just said in the Facebook group earlier today, like jewelry supplies are my nemesis in this space. Like all the little small things, it's like I can't organize it. Always fail.
Yeah. I just have drawers that are terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I would say like 85% in here has really good storage. And then there's a handful of drawers where I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Next up is finding your perfect planner layout, guide to organizing your life, $20 value. Organizing your craft receipts digitally. And that, so if you run a craft business and have all of these receipts that you need for tax time right now, this could help you out quite a bit.
Yeah, she's amazing at this kind of stuff.
A 30-day craft organization workbook. And I'm pretty sure this is Jennifer Makers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So I have not seen that yet, but I am excited to download that and take a look at it. Craft supply tracker, $20 value. And that is something like it has like inventory sheets. Again, that is something for me personally. I was like immediate, yes, download. I need to do some type of inventory in this space. Next is the print and cut material compatibility guide, and then another set of printable label sheets. So we have got you covered with printable labels and the all access pass here.
So I saw somebody say that they couldn't download Courtney's cheat sheet, that it was trying to charge them $9. Is that from like within camp? I just want to make sure you're going from within camp.
There should be hers has a PDF because she wants you to have lifetime updates for that. And I did check the coupon code that was with camp, and it did work for me. So there was a coupon code on that PDF that you downloaded. So the PDF should have a link as well as a coupon code. So you should be able to put that coupon code in and it takes it down to 0.
Yeah. Somebody asked how they access their all access pass. So Angie and I can both drop that link on our YouTube channels so that you can grab it in the chat. And then actually, Jen, could you drop that on mine? If I open up my YouTube channel, it gets really complicated on the back end just for me. Or if Crystal's
I'm
here,
going to drop the link and I put all access pass sign in page. So you click that and you sign in. So you will need to have purchased an all access pass and you will need to sign in because, of course, it's something that you paid for and access. So you need to sign in. If you have trouble signing in, we have tons of help for you. We have whole like blog posts about signing in.
Signing in.
I'm going to drop.
Try and get on my YouTube channel, but this could go crazy. Hold on just a second.
Help at craftingcamps.com is the help email. So if you have trouble logging in, just let us know. So there's a variety of things that changed with Teachable, and they have like this passwordless login, but we have a workaround if you just want to use a password. So.
And then Teresa said that the coupon code is there, but it still charges $9. So we'll look into that and make sure.
I will look into that because I did try it myself. So we'll see. We will make sure it hasn't changed. All right, so that is a note for me. I need a pen.
Yes, or like take our notes, and then I need somebody to drop that all access pass link. Okay, guys, I'm gonna open up my YouTube channel, but it could very well start playing and being really annoying. So let's see if I can just.
Oh, Crystal's on your email. I mean, on your YouTube, it looks like.
Oh, there we go. Okay, Crystal, can you drop the login AAP link for my people?
I will check Courtney's coupon code when we get off here.
Yeah,
I will fix it.
get
We
that
will
fixed.
get it fixed. And I saw someone ask if there's things for free, and there definitely is things for free. So there are also class downloads within the platform. So you will have the class, you will have under that, you might have a download for some of the classes. So there are other downloads that are for free access as well. Those that we ran through were just for the all access pass bonus, just to show you the $39 you get the year access plus more for the $39 fee.
I'm gonna run really fast because Slack is going off on my other computer. Can you hear it?
I cannot.
Okay, never mind. Then I'm not worried about it. I just was like, is that incredibly annoying as Jen slacks us? Jen works for us. She's probably like, working on but it's on my other computer, and I'm like, oh no, it's way over there.
Right. And I would say if you have purchased your all access pass, we would encourage you to go ahead and go through that login, sort of all those login steps today. So tomorrow when you're wanting to watch videos, you're not panicking. I mean, we can get you access to the videos just with the free link while we work your issue out. But it's really it's better to kind of log in now. Make sure you're not panicking tomorrow. Make sure you know all the steps to log in so that you're ready to watch those videos.
And remember, if you are a free pass holder, you do not need a login. Please don't try and make a login. It's very complicated. It can be very big mess. We give you a free link where we've made all of the videos free. So we will have that for you in the email first thing tomorrow. If you aren't getting our emails, maybe Jen and Crystal can drop the sign up for our emails.
Someone said they weren't getting emails?
I'm just saying if people aren't getting our emails.
I would say so first of all, if you're not getting emails, whatever email platform you're on now, almost all of them have a little all mail at the top. And a lot of people don't even realize it changed. Click all mail first. Second, click spam and make sure we are not landing in there. So that's two places we can land that you may not be able to see us. So I would do that first. And then you can always email that help@craftingcamps.com if you're not getting them.
And then somebody said they're waiting for a login access code so they can purchase the all access pass. Is that a thing that we've run across?
So your purchase should have went through, if I remember right. I walked through these, but it's been a few weeks. So your purchase went through, but it will have you go to find a code, and the code will be in your email.
And if you don't get that code, email us because Teachable implemented their new easy passwordless login, which we've decided is the least easy login ever because people are not getting their access code.
It is the not easy login. So
you want it to be difficult? We got you. Somebody said, can you get these cheat sheets with just the free ticket? So there are some free downloads, but the ones that we went through in the video, those are all on the all access pass. Those things might be available for sale elsewhere on everybody's individual sites if you want to go buy them individually. But you're getting so much more value getting the all access pass because you get everything plus 30 classes.
Okay, I'm just scrolling through, and anything else that I guess we can talk. You want to talk giveaways?
Oh yeah, people are saying they hit that resend code and it worked. So
excellent.
Giveaways. So yeah, we got giveaways, guys. You know, we love giveaways, and you do not need an all access pass to enter the giveaways.
You do not.
You just you're gonna have to read these, Angie, because I don't have my glasses.
No, you're fine. Okay. So for our giveaways, we have over $3,000 worth of giveaways. And again, free pass, all access pass, everybody can enter these. You'll enter starting at 9 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. So these will go up, they will be in Teachable, and you'll start entering your giveaways. First up are our two giveaways from our amazing sponsors. Our first sponsor is Create Room, and they are giving away one of their dream carts. If you've not seen this, I highly, highly recommend checking out the dream cart. So it's like, if you're like, a dream box is too big, or I can't afford a dream box, a dream cart might be a more affordable alternative. And plus, I feel like it's something that can fit in any space. A lot of people are intimidated by a dream box because it's so huge. And I feel like the dream cart is something that can fit in even smaller spaces.
Yeah, it's
And
great because it
even,
has a folding table, so it's like it can be give you twice as much work surface, and then you just fold the table down, and
yeah,
it holds
that's
so
what,
much for being a small table.
that's what I like about it. And plus, a folding work surface is something I recommend a lot for people that don't have a dedicated crafting space, because you have to clean it off to put it up. And then when you fold it out, it'll be your work surface. So,
And
so
you
you
always
want
keep
one
your
of
work surface
those.
clean.
Second sponsor is Wall Control. So they make a line of pegboards that I am absolutely obsessed with. I have 3 of them just in this space. And they are giving away one of their craft and hobby pegboard organizer kits. So they are a metal pegboard. So very high quality pegboard. You can get tons of different accessories for it.
It
Um,
works with both slats and pegs, which is
yes.
awesome. And you guys know that I have this giant IKEA pegboard, which I really like. It's starting to bow, like, over time. It's like the plastic is like, oh, it's heavy. And so it's like there's parts where it's like starting to come away from the wall. That's not going to happen when you have the nice metal wall control pegboards.
Yes. I have been in love with mine ever since I redid my space. And then giveaways from us. So we are giving away 10 all access passes within Craft Organization Camp. So you can't afford the all access pass right now. You want a refund on the money you've already spent on your all access pass. We have a giveaway for 10 of those within camp. We are also giving away a craft storage cart from Michaels. And because we know that you need craft organization supplies, and we don't want to tell you what to buy or where to purchase those, we are giving you a $200 cash prize.
Just go buy what you need.
So you can buy whatever you need to organize your space. So that's one of the giveaways as well. And then we're going to do 3 winners of a crafty t-shirt of your choice. And hold on a second, I'm going to get rid of this real quick. We do have,
I gotta weirdly, awkwardly stand up now.
we're
Ready?
going to awkwardly stand up. We do have a craft t-shirt this time around. So
So
if
it
you want to
says,
join us in the Chaos Craft Club,
kind of a mess, but doing our best.
so that is in our merch store, but we will be giving away 3 of those within camp. And we're so excited about the way that design turned out.
I was like, this is one of my favorite designs ever.
So cute. Okay. And then after that, so we talked about all those amazing prizes. Our speakers have prizes as well. And our speaker prizes are on something we like to call our scavenger hunt, because we are camp themed. And our scavenger hunt is basically where you go to all of the sites of all of our speakers, and they'll have like a more information page where you learn a little about them, and they'll have their giveaway on that page. So
Okay,
on those pages from our speakers, we have a ultimate printable materials bundle from Kelly, advanced program from Jennifer Maker, if 1-year access. If you wanted to join advance, can't afford it, this is your chance to win access. 2 winners for lifetime access to a silhouette secrets class of their choice. And I feel like Ellie Mae has tons of classes that aren't just silhouette, so don't think that's just silhouette. She has a ton of different classes. A set of clear stackable bins and sticker paper from Alex. She is doing a whole class about bins, so she decided to do her giveaway sort of theme to that. $100 Amazon gift card from Jen Crookston. 3 seats to Craft Business Prep from me. 3 seats to Cut Pile Cleanup course from Corey.
you get your digital files organized in addition to all your physical space.
$50 gift card to Patchwork Posse, and she has a ton of different digital patterns and things like that. $50 gift card to the We Make That SVG shop. So if you use SVGs, you want to be sure to enter that giveaway. Another $100 Amazon gift card from Courtney Brickner. $20 gift card for organization supplies from Jen Goody. $25 Michaels gift card from Crystal Summers, and an acrylic camera pen holder from Stephanie Paxman.
So there were like a million questions that went through the chat while we were talking about that. So I'm going to rapid fire answer them while you were reading all of those things. So somebody is kind of confused about the pricing. So there is a free ticket. You can get your free ticket at craftorganizationcamp.com. If you grab that free ticket, you can watch all of the classes March 20th through 22nd. There are 10 classes per day, each available for 24 hours, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern time on Thursday morning. Eastern time. If you want the bonuses and access beyond those 3 days, then you want to upgrade to that all access pass, which is $39. And that $39 ends tonight at midnight Eastern time. Somebody else asked, how long are the classes? 7 minutes to 40 minutes. They're all over the place. Depends on just how detailed the particular topic was. I know that I have a class, I think my using vertical space class is like 8 minutes long, because I'm like, hey, pegboards exist, you know? It's like, I mean, I talk more about them, but it's not like a super in-depth topic. Let's see. I feel like I saw some other questions in here. Somebody asked, how can I get information on the bind class, which I think is a typo, but you can get information on all the classes. You can see all the classes on our sales page at craftorganizationcamp.com. So if you're like, what are we even going to be learning? All of our classes, and we can go into that in just a minute. See all the different classes that we have. Let's see. I feel like I saw. Oh, somebody said they used a different email to log in than with purchasing. Yes, we can fix that. Email us at help@craftingcamps.com. Because that is a back end thing that we need to do, but we can't fix it.
Someone asked, when are the giveaways available? They will be up 9 a.m. Eastern time in the morning. You can start entering. So free pass people, you need to enter before your access to camp ends, which is Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern time. We give more time for all access pass people because that's only fair. They don't need to be here those 3 days. So their time ends, I believe it is next Friday, and we will draw winners after the all access people like entering time ends. So after their time ends, then we'll draw winners. Winners will be displayed on the widget. We will email the winners. You just need to be sure to be checking your email.
Yeah.
And we also announce in the Facebook group.
A lot of times, this happens all the time, guys. Listen to me. People sign up for giveaways with all of their email addresses. It's fine with us, but you got to check those emails, because if you don't respond in 48 hours, we're moving to somebody else. And that happens like every single time. We get people who don't respond. And I'm always like, okay, sorry, you don't get a dream box or whatever it is that we're giving away. And it's like, you're killing me, guys. You've got to check your emails if you're using them to enter giveaways.
Yeah, you do not want to miss that email.
Yes. And then somebody asked how long we have access for the All Access Pass. It's 1 year. We do that because it's just easiest on everything, all of our systems. It's very expensive to run a camp, and it's very expensive for us to give lifetime access, and we don't know what that would even look like. So 1 year, but we feel like that is a good amount of time for you to get organized. If you can't get organized in a year, guys, what are we doing? Got to work on it.
And someone said, do you have to pay the $39? Absolutely not. Grab your free ticket, enjoy the classes over the next 3 days, enter the giveaways. You just won't get the extended access or the bonuses. And all access pass people also get transcripts. And I find like a lot of people during camp will realize this. So with the free pass, we do have subtitles. So we do have closed captioning on all the videos for anyone that struggles. So you can watch the video with closed captioning on. But if you want a printable transcript where you have the whole, everything the speaker says on a PDF that you can print out, that's all access pass only, because that does cost us to create those. So that is on the all access pass. That's another, it's maybe a small bonus, but a lot of people love those.
And basically, you can keep that transcript with you as the class is going on, take notes on the transcript, highlight things that you want to remember. Then you're not taking 100% notes. You got like a base. So that is helpful. And those transcripts have been edited by our lovely Jen Crookston. They are not just us gobbledygooking something AI, putting it out there. We do go through all of them to make sure that they make sense. For example, every time we say the word cricket, it gives us a bug. We don't want the bug. We want the craft company, that sort of thing. So we do have those transcripts have been edited, as have our captions. Oh, what does the price change to after tonight? So it goes to $49 tomorrow. That will be called our open door pricing. So that's for basically the three days. It's actually 4 days because we can include Sunday in that. Thursday through Sunday, that's going to be $49. After that, we have like last chance pricing, which is $69.
I think I would have to look, but full price is $79 this time.
Yeah, full price is going to be $79.
Yeah.
And so you can buy the full price camp anytime in the next year.
Yeah.
You won't get full year access because the access ends in March of 2026. Good Lord. But if you want to buy it afterward, you're like, I'm going to see it. It's still worth $79. Definitely is. You can totally get your ticket. At some point, we do stop selling it. So they're not like, oh, I got like 6 days of access.
Yes. we don't do that.
Oh, yes. And I feel like Jen's right. She said the transcripts are a fantastic way to help trigger memories after 1 year.
Yes, most definitely.
Somebody said it took me many years to get disorganized. It might take me more than a year to get organized. I mean, fair enough. Do you make suggestions where to buy anything you might recommend we use? So yes, pretty much all of the teachers have specific things they recommend. And all of those will be found on their more information page. So under each video, there will be a link to a page that each teacher has set up. Sometimes it's just as simple as hey, connect with me over email. But a lot of us have lists of like I have a class on the best 30 work tables for your craft room. I have all of those tables listed on my more information page so that if you want to see where to buy, you can do that.
All right. Do you want, I think I can pull the schedule up. Do you think we should do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if this works. Technology here, people. Look.
We'll come back to this scavenger hunt question, Jason. Sorry, guys. I didn't wear my glasses here so I could see. We will come back to that question after we go through the schedule.
Okay. Let me see if I can. Can I make this bigger?
Make a note.
Not really.
Could you go to the sales page? Because the sales page has all the classes, but it doesn't have them per day.
It does not. That's why I was like wanting them per day. But we could just go through it here.
We could, but we don't know what day they're on. I like your other idea because then you get to see what day
I know
everything is on. Okay, let's just do it. It's going to be small. It's okay.
Is there a way to make this like full screen? I've never tried. Open. Nope.
Can you do you have it on your computer?
Possibly. Let me.
While you're looking for that, I'm going to answer Jason's question about the scavenger hunt. So
you do the questions and I'll find it. I'll figure it
out. So Jason, the scavenger hunt is basically, because it's camp themed, everybody has to have a scavenger hunt, is basically giveaways that exist on those more information pages that I was just talking about. So each teacher is going to have a more information page, and some of those teachers are doing a giveaway. For that giveaway, you'll follow them on social media, or you'll enter, join their email list or whatever it is. So we have a printout that shows basically all of the giveaways that are available, and you can go through and check them off as you find them and enter them. If you can't seem to find something, just email us or ask in the Facebook group. We are not like trying to gatekeep the scavenger hunt. We're just trying to make it more fun and make it so that you visit everybody's more information page. These teachers have worked really, really hard, and we want people to see what they have been able to do. So
is that?
I don't know if that's any better.
That is not any better. So let's remove that.
So the scavenger hunt is available for both free and all access people. There is a class in Teachable that has the printout for the scavenger hunt along with the instructions. So once you're able to access your free ticket or in the all access pass, you can grab the scavenger hunt download.
Okay. I feel
like this is like a good point that Julie just made, where she talks about like using this as motivation to get back into your craft room and start crafting. Because I think sometimes we get so overwhelmed with the mess that's inside of our spaces that you're like, I can't even get in there and craft. It's just so overwhelming. Or, something happened in your life. I saw somebody lost a spouse. I'm so sorry for your loss, or whatever, some sort of life crisis, or you moved or whatever it is. And you just need like a kick in the butt to like start getting organized so that you can actually craft. I mean, we're going to talk about this a lot in camp, is that the point of being organized is not to be organized. It's so that you can craft more and craft more easily, because that's really what we want. Want you guys crafting more, not necessarily just to have like a beautiful space. We want you actually to be able to craft.
I thought about this the other day too. And I would love to be able to do this, but I will probably be busy the 3 days of camp. But I thought about this the other day. If the videos are playing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and you use that time to like implement what you're learning in your space, I was like, I'll probably be busy answering questions, but I want to do this.
Oh, somebody asked if the giveaways are available to international people. Some of them are. It's just cost prohibitive. We are not able to ship overseas for cheap. Which is unfortunate. So there are some things that mostly physical products that are usually USA. Some of them are Canada only. There's a handful of things that are just continental USA as well. But anything that's digital is for the giveaways is international.
Yeah, and that's one reason we picked a cash prize for one of our prizes, because it's cash. We can send it anywhere.
Oh, this person talked about badges. We got to talk about badges too.
Oh, we do. So, okay, so this schedule, that looks better, right?
Yeah, that's better. I can almost read it.
Okay. It was like, I finally figured this out. All right.
Yay.
So we can just talk about day 1, day 2, day 3. Day 1 starts at 9 a.m. Eastern time on Thursday. So in the morning. And again, free pass people will have 24 hours to watch these. So first of all is Corey and I, and we're just doing I'm overwhelmed. I don't even know where to start. We're going to try to answer that for you. So it's sort of like a start here guide. Next one is mine. And I'm doing an evolution of a craft room because I didn't want people to think that it always starts out perfect. So I talked about my craft room evolution, sort of like where I started to where I am now. Some of it I just had pictures, other I had video of the space, and I just sort of walked through. And actually told them it kind of made me teary-eyed, like as far as you have came with my crafting space. So it was like a really good one for me to make. I literally liked making that one.
That's awesome.
And then the next one is yours, the sturdy work tables.
Yep. So I'm basically going through all of my favorite options for sturdy work tables. I think a lot of people are crafting from card tables, and that's fine. But once you get into maybe machine crafting, you've got a sewing machine or a laser or those sorts of things, I really wanted people to have a lot of good options for like tables that aren't going to be collapsy.
And then Jen Crookston and Crystal Summers teamed up together, and they're talking about creative nooks, basically like crafting in wherever you have space. Like Crystal uses part of her laundry room, Jen uses part of her dining room. So we didn't want you to think this is only for people that have a dedicated space. This is like wherever you can find a space, you can actually craft.
All right, looks like if I can sort of read this right, I can get really close, but then it gets awkward. This is the power of bins, baskets, and drawers?
Yes.
Drawers. This is Alex Vanover from DIY Alex. She's just going to be talking about all sorts of bins. I mean, this is like a huge part of craft or organizing. So she is going to go through a bunch of options for bins.
And next up is Debbie, and she's going to talk about craft room essentials, and she's going to talk about Amazon finds that you need in your craft room. So if you were like, I can't afford, the dream box, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, she's going to talk about Amazon finds that you can use in your space to get organized.
And then after that is Kelly Russo. You can please tell me if I'm saying your last name wrong, because it just feels like it has letters in an order that my brain doesn't want to.
I think she's here. She's probably like that.
Oh, she is. I saw her earlier. And she's talking about how unorganized materials like affect your project quality. So we talked a little bit about this, like having a clean space to craft in is just better. And it can increase how good your crafts are. It can increase your productivity. It can increase all sorts of things. So.
And next up is Lisa. I'm trying to also to read this on the screen now.
I'm gonna grab my glasses.
10 life-changing tips to tame your creative chaos. And I put this one on day 1 as well, because I feel like this falls into the I don't know where to start category.
Yeah, definitely.
And so if you are in that I don't know where to start category, I feel like this is going to be another one that is going to help you kind of decide where to start.
And then next up, we have Courtney Brickner. I'm so glad she wasn't in our last couple camps. And we were like, you have to come back because everybody loves you. And she was like, absolutely, I'm coming back. So Courtney has a class on maximizing small spaces. So again, if you don't have a lot of space, we have lots of classes for you. So this one is by Courtney. Courtney is a joy to watch. And yeah, you're going to love that class.
And then next up is Stephanie Paxman, and it's batch organizing and how to tackle craft organization in stages. And I feel like this is a very important topic because we can't all just do it all at one time. Often it has to be done in stages. So I think that that'll be a good class.
Now, before we get to day 2, Jane had a great question. Can we jump around in the courses or do we need to follow the sequenced class schedule? You can jump around. So all 10 classes on day 1 go up at the same time. You can watch them in any order. You could watch Stephanie talk about craft organizing in stages for 24 hours on repeat if you'd like. But those will all be up. You know, you don't have to go in order. You don't have to complete all the classes. If you're like, you know, you'll see here in just a second on some of the other days, we have specific types of organization. And you're like, I don't stamp. You probably don't need to watch the stamping class. However, I do think you're going to get ideas from every class, even if you don't do that particular craft.
Yeah, I think I get ideas from these, even if it's not specifically like something I do.
Yeah.
All right, day 2, we are kicking it off again together, and we are talking about the top 10 craft organization mistakes and how to fix them. And that was a really fun video to film, so I hope you all enjoy watching
it was mostly like, I also make this mistake. Oh, and I make this mistake. Oh, I also make this mistake.
And it would be like, boy, I'm really horrible at this, but let's talk about it.
It's so funny. All right.
And then my video, small space, big creativity, craft closet essentials. So if you only have a closet, I'm going to talk about how to use that for your craft supplies.
That's amazing. And then I'm going to talk about vertical space because I love using vertical space in a craft room. You can reclaim so much square footage using wall like pegboards and tall cabinets and shelves and hanging rods and all sorts of stuff. So that's my class.
Okay. And then Becky Jorgensen is talking about fabric storage. So fat quarters to bolts, how do you store fabric? And I must admit that I need to watch this class. So
okay, you're going to keep talking because for some reason my door just blew open with the wind. I'm also going to grab my glasses. So you just keep doing your thing.
Marie is talking about how to find what you've organized, checklist, apps, and more. So this was one we wanted to include because you get your space organized and then you're like, but do I have that thing? You get to the craft store, you buy it again because you don't remember that you have it. So this was a class we just like really wanted to include in this camp. And then next up is Jennifer Maker with budget-friendly craft storage ideas from the dollar store. So she has 10 ideas for you. I'm so excited about that one. If you are looking for that budget-friendly organization, I feel like Jennifer is going to have you covered. So we're definitely not just talking about purchasing big things of furniture or anything for crafting organization during this. It is definitely going to be down to the micro thing, and budget-friendly is part of that.
All right. And unfortunately, I have no pairs of glasses in here. So next up was Shelly, right?
Yep.
All right. We've got lovely Shelly doing storing cardstock, paper, and vinyl sheets. And so this is basically how to store that stuff that we all have to store. And it's not the easiest stuff to store.
And we mentioned Ellie Mae earlier, but she's doing bead and jewelry supply organization. Again, one that I need. I struggle with that small stuff. And I do feel like even if you're like, I don't have beads, I think what she's going to cover is going to be applicable to small things. So if you have small things and struggle with small things storage, this would be a good class.
Definitely. And then we have Jen Crookston teaching about creating a scrap management system. And so this could be all sorts of different types of scraps. And everybody does it differently. And this is how Jen does it. And she's going to give us some really great tips in that class.
And then I'm ending the day Friday with craft supply decluttering, how to let go of what you don't need. And let's just face it, we're going to struggle with that as crafters, but I'm going to try to walk you through it, walk you through a plan for decluttering and sort of some mindset stuff for letting go of those things. And those are the classes for Friday. So those are our day 2 classes.
So before we start day 3, let's answer a couple of these questions that have come through before I start.
Go ahead.
So we've got, will this chart be available? Yes, this is in Teachable. You can download it. And it's available for All Access Pass holders already. And then it will be available when you can log in tomorrow for the free classes.
Oh, free is up already too.
Oh, free is up already too, but we don't have a link.
For this little thing.
Yeah, but they don't have a link.
Yeah, in their email. It'll be in their email.
Yeah, it'll be in their email.
They have a
link.
link.
They already have the link?
Yeah.
See, I'm not in charge of emails. Ignore me.
Yeah, they should be good.
All right. So yeah, you should be able to find that. The scavenger hunt earlier. Yes, there is a printout for that in Teachable. I saw like 1 or 2 other questions I wanted to answer. Where were they? Is this our first organization camp? Yes, it is. Very exciting. I really thought I saw one more question that I was like, I need to answer that. And now I don't see it. Oh, it was about vertical storage. There we go. Does my class address how to make changes when you have a lot of current vertical storage? It doesn't really talk about like making specific changes like that because everybody has different stuff. It just goes through like a lot of options. So you might either say, oh, that would work a lot better for me, or maybe I'm not using this in a way that's helpful, but she talked about a way that I could use it, and make it more useful. All right, sorry, we can get back to the
day 3.
Yep.
Okay, so day 3, Saturday classes for free people start at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And I did like really quickly want to mention, like we have these in day 1, day 2, day 3 here, but all access pass people, like you're getting these all by 9 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. You can just
You're probably getting those
around
within the next 3 hours. Yeah, they'll be up early.
Some of them are already there and they will be there. I'll be there by the end of the day, basically. But by 9 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow, you can just pick and choose between these days. They're just divided up for your like ease of use within the platform. So day 3, we're kicking it off again together. How to maintain and organize craft room habits that stick. So we are talking about habits like once you get your space cleaned up, how do you keep it that way? We're going to talk about that. And then the next one is actually mine.
I have a lot of classes this time. It just worked out
have a lot of classes this time. So I had a lot of things I want to talk about. This was one of those. So we have a tiny house now, and that's where a lot of my laser crafting happens. Fairly new to the like Angie Holden empire here, like a tiny house empire that we're building. But I wanted to give you a tour of that and talk about like if you could afford it, what does a she shed tiny house situation look like? Like, and just sort of walk you through my space and sort of some like I just talked about how you wouldn't really need a huge space, or you could go as large as I did. So that's why I have a lot of classes, because I want to talk about that. I wanted to talk about closets. I wanted to talk about this, and I just took it all on.
I love it. So next up, we have Naomi Garcia. She's like another fan favorite. I feel like people always get a lot of value out of Naomi's classes. And she's talking about creating zones, which I think is just so important because I've seen several people say like, it's just so hard to get organized because I do so many crafts. Well, we understand that as people who do a lot of types of crafts. And so Naomi is going to be talking about creating zones and how that actually makes crafting a lot easier when you can store like with like.
And then Angel's back again, and she's talking about time management for crafty entrepreneurs. So if you want to learn how to organize your space to boost efficiency as someone that has handmade business, I feel like Angel's class is going to be something that you'll want to tune into.
Definitely. And then we've got Elise Laney talking about small craft storage again, how to get organized in a dresser. I love this because there are just people out there who don't have a lot of space. Maybe like when I first started, I was in my own dining room. I lived by myself. I had my own dining room, and you would not know that it was my craft space, except if you went over to open the sideboard, instead of like fancy dishes, it was fabric and scissors, all sorts of stuff in those drawers. And that's where I started. So I really like this class on organizing just in a set of drawers.
And then the fabulous Eileen Hull is joining us this time, and she's going to talk about organizing dyes, supplies, tools, and cutting machines. Really, I like added her to the list of people to reach out to because I know that she has a lot of dyes and things, and she is going to know how to organize them. So I am looking forward to that class.
And then next up, we have Amy Pelsner, who we love, what to do with craft supplies you no longer need. So this is similar to Angie's class, but they have two kind of different ways about going about it. So definitely watch both classes, especially I think we all have stuff we don't need, and we just need people to be like, here's how to get rid of it in a way that feels okay in your soul. It doesn't feel icky. So definitely catch Amy's class.
And then Tamara has a class on creating a project bag system for traveling with your knitting or crochet type of things. And I do think that's going to be applicable to other types of crafts as well. So if you want to travel with your crafting, she's going to talk about how to keep that organized.
Yeah, sometimes I go to travel with something and I'm like, wow, I do not even know how to put all this stuff in a bag. All right. And then next, we have a new speaker, Tamara Kelly, creating a oh no. Yep,
that was mine.
That was you. Then we have Jen Goody, organizing in plain sight. So Jen created this class for people specifically with ADHD who need to be able to see what they have to be able to use it. For me, I can put something behind a cabinet door and know that it's there because I don't have ADHD. But if you have ADHD, a lot of that is making sure that everything you have is out in plain sight. That becomes very difficult. So Jen has some really fabulous tips in this class, specifically for those of you with ADHD. Or if you just want stuff out where you can see it, you should watch that class.
And then Linda Jordan has organizing stamps for quick project setup. I've talked too long. So if you are a stamp crafter and want to know how to organize your stamps, that is the class for you this time.
Awesome. And like we said before, these classes range drastically in length this year or for this camp. We're talking like 8 minutes to 40 minutes, I think is our longest class. Jen and Crystal's class is super long, I think. But that means that, some of the classes you can like get in on your lunch break and others you may need to sit down and watch. We should choose our winner for the
I
All
just
Access
asked them
Camp.
if they would pick a winner. So, all right. Since things are moving fast here on the comments.
Things are moving quick. So anybody who's put in a comment, you're now entered to win one of our All Access passes, which is awesome. And we're going to have Jen
Someone
or
asked
Crystal.
about a session for hoarders, so people that would like to hoard craft supplies. And I would recommend my class on decluttering. I think that would be a great place to start because I do talk about a lot of the emotional attachments to your craft supplies and your clutter and how to sort of release those and different like strategies for letting go of those things.
I think it's really hard. And I think that's something that a lot of people are going to need. So I'm glad
Yeah.
we have a class on that. All right. Did we get a winner?
Oh, yep. She's getting it.
She's getting it.
I'm like scrolling through it. And I guess any like last minute questions that you have, now's a great time to go ahead and drop those and we'll just sort of answer some questions and maybe talk about badges here at the end and then think we're good.
You got your guys' enthusiasm is making me excited. It's kind of fun to launch a brand new thing. Like we're going to get on here in a few months and be like, welcome to Sublimation Camp, but it'll be our 4th Sublimation Camp. So people get excited about it, but like we know it's coming. But here it's like, oh, it's all new. And if you guys have ideas for other camps, always feel free to throw those our direction because we love doing these. They are so much work, but man, they really are satisfying. Like to be able to bring all of this content to you for for free and then for a fairly good price if you do want to upgrade. So again, if you don't have a ticket already, you can grab it at craftorganizationcamp.com. You can scan the QR code on the screen and get your free ticket. That will give you access for 24 hours for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to each of the day's classes, each for 24 hours. If you want to upgrade, this is the last chance for our early bird ticket. So right now it is what time? Almost 5 on the East Coast. Am I mathing correctly?
I think so.
So at midnight tonight, that price goes up by $10. So grab it for $39. And Wendy Townley is our winner. Yay, Wendy.
So Wendy, if you are still watching, email help@craftingcamps.com. Let them know you were the winner in the live and we will help you get your all access pass or refund your money if you've already purchased one. So either way.
Somebody asked if there was a class on those with physical disabilities. I don't know. We don't have a specific class for that, but I'm definitely adding it to a future. Both Angie and I have chronic pain issues though, and I think we probably mention them in our classes. So not a whole class, but there'll probably be some mentions here and there.
All right. Do you want to talk about badges real quick? And I'll just like scroll through here and see if I see any.
Can you get the badges on the screen or should I just talk about them? I can just
probably just talk about them.
I can just talk about them. So because we're at camp, you can earn badges. Now, these badges are not something that Angie and I are going to hand out to you because there's literally thousands of people joining us and we don't have time for that. But the badges are basically these little images. They look sort of like the logo up here. And each of the badges is basically something that you can do during camp. So it can be like, I started making labels or I helped a friend or, those sorts of things. I think we have 9 badges for this camp. And so you can grab those badges. You can share them in the Facebook group. We've seen people craft with them in our other camps. We've seen people make t-shirts with them, all sorts of stuff. So all of those are available. All 9 of them are available within camp, within the Teachable platform, and you can grab them there. You can share them wherever you'd like. They're really fun. I always have a fun time designing them every year. I'm like, ooh, it's badge time.
All right. last minute question, last call for questions. How about that?
Really
So
like
we
this. Sorry, go ahead.
oh, go ahead. We are so excited about this one.
I know. I really want to do a class now on physical disabilities.
Are you making a note?
Yep. Am I making it with colored pencil because my kids have a bunch of coloring stuff right here? Yes.
Oh, and someone said they still love their camp mug they made with their badges from Sublimation Camp, and I love that. I love it.
That's
Love,
awesome.
love it. Okay, so I'm gonna drop the free link is also like in the description below the video. We have tons of links. If you need those links and you're watching the replay.
So something I just want to mention for these, now I'm like, oh my gosh, how can we not have a class for physical disabilities? I actually feel really bad about this. Sorry, guys. In my class about work tables, I do talk a lot about tables that have adjustable legs. So right now I'm at a standing height table. This can easily be like, I can take it all the way down to the floor basically and make it easily accessible for a wheelchair. So that's just one small thing. But yeah, definitely need to, oh, and somebody asked if we're going to do this next year. Maybe. If you guys like it and you guys say, yeah, we could use more of that.
Yeah, share with your friends and we'll see. There will be a scavenger hunt, as always. So you'll be able to enter giveaways on the speaker pages via the scavenger hunt. So yeah.
If you are just tuning in and you're like, oh my gosh, I missed most of this video, don't worry, it's on both of our YouTube channels. You can go back and watch the whole thing.
Yes, you can watch the replay at any time if you want to do that. And at any time, like if you're watching the replay and you're like, oh, I have questions, how do I ask those? Comment section below. We'll get to those as we can. Definitely happy to answer any questions. Now, if you have technical camp problems, like you have a tech problem, please do not comment below because I'm not going to get you in time. So help@craftingcamps.com is our help email address. Email them and let them help you. That way they will get to you much quicker.
For all these people talking about how a disability class, I'm not going to get over this because I think it's such a good idea. Angie and I have like this like dream that we have not taken anywhere, that we both want to create a line of craft supplies specifically for people who have difficulties with opening tiny glue lids. This is the biggest one for us. Like, why is it so difficult to open a bottle of glue and use a bottle of glue? So we have like this pipe dream of creating a crafting camps line of disability friendly crafting supplies. So maybe that'll be on our 2020.
And Christine, we do have a Facebook group for this one. We create a specific group for this one. It's linked within camp. I can also grab it for you real quick. It is already super fun. It has been fun. People have been like posting pictures of their space, and we would love to see like before and afters of your space. So
yeah, befores and afters are like, I don't know, they're like a drug. Like I just want more of them. It's so fun.
So I'll link to that as well, so you can go ahead and join that.
Yeah, that's good. Angie, or not Angie, Crystal or Jen, can you drop that Facebook group link on my YouTube page? That would be great. Does anybody have any more questions? No matter what we do, we always are like right around an hour.
I feel like it's a good amount of time, and we like talk a lot about camp. So we're excited for you to see all the classes starting in the morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time. And then you can start interacting in the Facebook group if you want. Show us your rooms, show us your tiny craft areas, show us your progress. It could be like a box that you declutter. We want to see your progress.
Yeah. And if you have any ideas, like if you're like, hey, this worked really well for me, let us know, because we have 30 classes and we still didn't cover everything. Like, I don't think there's a class, and Angie and I talked about this in one of our classes. I don't think there's a class on how to store that giant 24 by 28 inch Cricut paper for the Cricut Venture.
Because no one knows.
No one knows. So if anybody has any ideas for storing that, please drop it in the Facebook group.
It is a mystery.
Mine is shove it between two cabinets.
I have this thing I made out of cardboard and duct tape, but I don't know if that's technically a solution.
That's an interim solution. All right, guys. We are so excited for camp. Again, if you don't have your free ticket, you can grab it at craftorganizationcamp.com, or you can scan that QR code. That QR code will work after this video is over, so you can go ahead and rewatch and scan the code. And then if you it will offer you the all access pass. You don't have to buy it if you don't want, but if you want, $39 until midnight tonight Eastern time. So make sure you grab it if you want it. If you're like, I want to get that all access pass, you better grab it now so you don't pay an extra $10.
Yeah, we always have people that are like, I wish I would have gotten it before the price went up. And we wish you would have too. So
yeah, we get a lot of emails like, hey, I forgot. And we're like,
yes.
I
So
can't.
if you're thinking about it, please do it before the price goes up. We are trying to keep the price as low as possible. So please do it before the price goes up.
And make sure you follow all of our teachers on social media, all of the places, all of those things. And yeah, we are looking forward to seeing you bright and early for those of us on the West Coast tomorrow for craft organization camp.
And yes, Paula, transcripts are all access pass only. We do the captioning for everybody, so you can turn on closed captioning for everyone, including the free pass. The transcripts, however, cost us quite a bit to make. Like Corey was saying, like Jen runs through those and makes sure they are completely accurate. So they do cost us quite a bit. So we need to put those.
So when we say they cost us quite a bit, means we pay Jen quite a bit.
Yes.
To make transcripts and make sure they look really good. And yes, oh, go ahead.
Everyone should join the Facebook group, please. Yep. If you have free all access pass, anyone join the Facebook group. We want to interact with you.
We do want to make sure you guys know that there's nothing in the Facebook group that isn't in Teachable. So if you don't have a Facebook account, 1, I'm jealous. 2, you're not missing anything. It's really just a community more than anything else, a place to share. But there's no giveaways, there's no freebies. There is nothing that happens in that group that is not also in Teachable.
All right.
Cool,
I feel like that's it. Yeah. Okay. We will see you all at 9 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow in camp. And please interact in the Facebook group if you want some interaction and just chatting with others. And I also feel like that'd be a great place for motivation. So if you are like feeling like I don't know where to start,
or if you're stuck on like, how in the world do I organize this random thing? People are going to have ideas for you in that group.
Someone is going to have an idea and we will take care of you within the Facebook group. So please join the community if you want that extra help and assistance. So, all right. So thank you all for joining us and we'll see you at camp in the morning.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.